Hey guys, today I'm installing a ceiling fan outside on a porch, and this is where it's gonna go. I'm gonna pull that stupid light down. So the first thing you do is turn the power off, go out to the panel, and find out where it is. Turn it off. I turn the light on usually and then go and flip it until the light turns off. Then you know it's good. I also go like this when I'm done, touch the wires together, make sure it's not live. If that was live, that'd blow up and then it would be tripped. If you do that, make sure you look away. It's not recommended, but it is a way to do it. Anyways, pull these screws off and this light will pop out of there. Okay, got that all cleaned off. Next thing you want to do is make sure that that is supported. You cannot hang the fan off of drywall or just this. This is fiber cement. You want it to actually be structural. So luckily under here they got a framing member and it's solid. So we're gonna go with that. If that blocking wasn't in there, you'd have to go up in the attic and attach a 2x4, make it strong, make sure it's not gonna fall down. Next thing you do is you get your fan. You get everything out. I like to get everything out and kind of line it all out. Make sure you have all the parts. Make sure nothing is damaged. And then just start on the instructions. Carefully just go through each little step. There's lots of them. The last time I did this, there was like 100 steps and it took me a couple hours to do. But just go through thoroughly and you'll get it. Next thing you do is mount this mounting bracket to the outlet box using the right outlet box screws. I didn't have any. Luckily, I went in the garage and found some. It's gotta be the right thread and use a washer. I got the mounting bracket installed and I pulled on it and made sure that it's really strong. It's really important that you know that that is sturdy and strong. Otherwise, the fan could fall and hurt someone. Next thing I'm going to do is remove these screws off of the fan motor. I'm using my cordless driver because it's easy, but you can also just use a screwdriver. Make sure you save these screws. These little blocks you probably won't use, but you will use those screws. Next thing you do is you put this rod through that guy and this cover plate and mount it to the motor. It mounts to the motor with this pin and this clip holds it in, and then the 2 screws. Next thing you want to do is measure 8 inches off of this base and cut the wires off so you don't have so much. And then I got these strippers. They're automatic strippers, Klein tool, really nice. I'll try to leave a link in the description for those. Get them stripped back, about a 1/2 inch is all you need. Okay, so the next thing you do is you mount that bad boy on there. You basically just hang it on there onto the mounting bracket. It's got a little slot right there, and if you do it correctly, it won't move around. So it's stuck in there. I got the wires out of the way just so I could get it in there. Okay, so the next thing you do is you wire it up. Get these wires. What I do is I get them together and then I twist these guys on there, the wire nuts. And when you see the wires starting to twist together, kind of like these are, that's when you know you're good. I also give them a little tug when I'm done just to make sure that they're actually in there. That's what you want to look for. Okay, I got the white wire connected to the white wire, that's the neutral. The blue and the black wire off of the fan motor to the black hot supply. So if there's a bunch of wires coming out of your box and you don't feel comfortable doing the job, definitely don't do it. Have an electrician come and do it. It's really important that you do it correct. Next thing you do is you just slide the cover over, get it in its little spot like that, and rotate it over so it's in there, and then you can see that you can put those screws back in. Next thing you do is you get the blades and you put them together with the arms, which is these guys. There's the picture. Make sure you set it on something soft so you don't scratch them. This is the finished product. This is what it should look like when you put it together. I get the screws all started and then I'll tighten them down. So once you have all the blades all assembled, you go and you grab your screws that you removed from the motor earlier and use those to mount it onto the motor. Getting these blades installed is kind of tricky. I usually stick the screw in there and then I'll hold the screw up with the screwdriver so it doesn't fall down. And then if for some reason you're outside and there's like gravel or something below you, I recommend putting down like a blanket in case you drop a screw, and then it won't disappear. You might be able to find it still. Once you get them all on, tighten them all up, make sure they're all tight. Next, remove one of these guys off this fitter plate and loosen the other two, but don't remove them. This is the light pan, and you install that guy. It's pretty easy. The two screws that are still on there, you just line up with that, slide it on, and then install that screw that you removed. Next, you basically want to just do the same thing with these screws. Remove one of them, and then loosen the other two. Next, you want to install the light assembly. It's pretty simple. Just connect this electrical connector, this 9-pin connector, up to that one, and then slide it over the two screws that you have loose and tighten her down. Once again, you want to make sure that these are tight. You don't want these coming loose. And then simply just install all the light bulbs. Next, you want to just remove this cap and this cap and install the glass bulb. Don't drop it or it'll break. And then up here there's little bumps, and then for this guy there's a groove, so you just find that groove until she slides on there it is, and spin it on just like that. These are the pull chain extensions. You just simply connect them on with these little guys, and then you're done. Go turn on the power and enjoy the fan. So if you go to turn the power on and it's not doing anything, it's possibly because there's a switch here that will turn the fan on. I think it goes one way or another way, and then this should turn it on, like so. And there's your light. And there you have it. Simple as that. Just follow the steps. If you're not comfortable doing something, don't do it. Good luck. And then just have a dance party. Remember guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.